I used to have inferiority complex, and it was quite a battle for me. And by that I mean the feeling of inadequacy. I never felt adequate enough. I basically didn't feel beautiful enough. I can't believe I'm confessing this, but there's a time in my life I couldn't even accept a compliment. Like, someone would compliment me, someone would be like, "Oh, you look good. Oh, you're so smart today." And I'll be like, "Really?" Because I didn't believe I actually was deserving of that compliment. Yet when I was home in the mirror, I felt good. I looked smart. And the turning point in my life was one day I dressed up very well. I knew I was looking good. And I can't forget that very day I was putting on these black pants, a white chiffony top, with some gold chain, and I was holding a beige Prada bag. Man, I looked good. I don't know if I can find a photo of me putting on that outfit. I looked good, but someone gave me a compliment and I didn't accept the compliment. I was like, really? Olimba. That's when it dawned on me. I realized I had a problem. And so, of course, I had to work on it. I started working on myself. And let me tell you, the confidence I have now, I didn't have then when I have a flat tummy. I mean, right now, the tummy situation is out of hand. I hate to admit, but I'm more confident now than I was when I was a size 8, when I looked all things good physically. But inside, I was dying. I was dying. So I just thought to myself, maybe there's someone out there who is also dealing with the same. And here I am to share a few tips you can use to boost your self confidence. Practice self care. I mean, there's a way you exude confidence when you feel good about yourself. Like, if you put on that nice outfit, if you take care of yourself physically and mentally, I mean, do some exercise to blow off some steam. Keep away negative people who have a negative attitude, those people who talk down on you. If you shut them out and you have enough sleep, have some good rest, there's no way you're not gonna be able to feel good about yourself. If you're well rested, well dressed, there's a way even the way you walk changes. It just exudes confidence because you're comfortable in your own skin. You are happy. You have taken good care of yourself. So this thing starts from within. You gotta take care of yourself first. That way you're able to exude confidence. Secondly, practice communication. I can't stress this enough. It is important to be able to have good verbal communication with people. You don't want to be the person who enters a room, and because you don't have friends in there or you don't know anyone in there, you go sit right there in the corner, and then you be on yourself during cocktail hour. That is so wrong. It shows you're not confident in yourself. The whole point of being in cocktail hour is to interact with people. And there are a lot of conversations you can have with people that are neutral. So you need to be able to hold a conversation. You need to be able to talk about neutral topics like the economy. I mean, everyone has been affected by the economy. So the more you're able to talk to people and hold a conversation, you get to boost your confidence. Trust me, it works wonders. And if I may tell you a story, my brother happens to be an evangelist and a very good public speaker. So growing up, he used to take forever in the bathroom, like forever, And I'd be wondering, I'm the girl here. He's a man. Why is he taking forever in the bathroom? And then after growing up, I realized why. Because he would enter the bathroom, do praise and worship, have a praise and worship session, have an intercession session, preach the gospel, and finish, then close the service, then get out of the shower. So you can imagine, you people who are Christians, you can imagine how much time he would take in the bathroom. And I never got to understand why, but he was perfecting his verbal communication. And trust me, when I say he's good at public speaking, he's good, at evangelizing, I tell you he's good. I mean, he's good, not because he's my brother, but trust me, he's good. There's no way you can sit in the congregation when he's speaking and you even dare to doze. You cannot, because he keeps you engaged throughout. So, verbal communication, practice it, and with time, you'll become more confident. It boosts up your confidence. Embrace your emotions. I must say, we all have insecurities. Only that some of us have learned a good way of dealing with them. And so we might seem like we don't have insecurities, but we all have insecurities. And the thing is, we accepted those insecurities. So you need to deal right with your emotions. You gotta accept the mistakes you have made and forgive yourself. Because guess what? We have all made shitty decisions at a certain time T. But you need to forgive yourself and move forward. Leave it in the past and move forward. And then you need to identify your insecurities and learn how to work around them. There's this thing I see comedians do. If they have any funny physical feature on themselves, they would make a joke out of that feature. They would make a joke out of that feature. And do you know what that does? It strips everyone else of the right to make a joke out of that feature. Because it shows everyone that they have embraced their insecurity. And so no one can make a joke out of it. I'll give you an example, like Salvador. Salvador, is the way he makes a joke out of his facial features that are about how they look like Shrek. And trust me, when you put Salvador here and a Shrek image here, they do have similarities, I hate to confess. But the thing is, he has embraced it, so no one can actually use it against him. Because he has shown the world that he's aware of that insecurity and he's okay with it. So you ought to identify your insecurities and just find a way of working around them. That will boost your self-confidence. And lastly, set goals and take risks. I'll give you a story. Back then in 2015, 2016, when I had just started working, I must say I was not good at my job. And being a systems administrator, you need to do practical work. You need to be hands-on. Yeah. And when I just started working, I really didn't have the experience. And so I really didn't have that confidence. Like when someone asks a question, I wouldn't respond with confidence. I wouldn't literally explain to a client why their emails are not going through. But with time, I challenged myself to be good at my job so that I'm in that space where I am confident in what I do. And within 3 months after, starting my work, I remember getting a bonus, which was a very rewarding thing for me. It showed me that my goals, I'm actually achieving my goals. And I am right where I need to be. I am making positive progress. So you ought to set goals for yourself, because at the end of the day, when you win or when you achieve that goal, boosts your confidence, just like this. It moves your confidence from here to here, because now you are aware. Now you're so sure that you're actually making a difference. I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. And then take risks. Take risks. Feel free to try out something you've never tried before. Believe you me, it will also boost your self confidence. Don't just sit back and just do the very thing you have always done. Even if, yes, you've gotten good at it, be adventurous enough. Try out new things. Try out new things. You never know what else you are good at. So set those goals and take those risks. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider joining this family by clicking the red button below and clicking the notification bell so you're the first to know when I upload new content. And I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.